They got people that were hurt there.
I don't know why Rams got rid of fucking Greg the leg. That shit pissed me off, boy. I'm playing with fucking Dallas now.
Let me check my lineup, see if
last time you was tired girl, might as well give it use of it. Tyler Higby, boy, I'm trying to tell you, I'm not gonna sleep on my boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Bosa, England.
That's all I hate. That's all I hate. Only thing I hate about the Rams, they got the small ass corners, bro.
I don't really know. You get ready.
Alright, I'm ready to get it.
Alright.
Cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 20.
I don't know why Melvin Gordon playing with Broncos now.
12 yards and a first down LA.
Yeah, I thought that crying he did. I thought he was gonna go to a team where he was gonna be a for sure starter. He might not even be the starter over there with Lindsay.
Rivers now to throw on first down.
Shit.
Steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That was on me though.
Aaron Donald with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they
I ended up with taking that sack. She just threw it away.
And they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put them on the ground.
For real.
18 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A first down throw here for Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And that's when he's got to be
Way to stay with that Tyler Rapp when I come down. There we go.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down throw for Rivers.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna fly past him then.
On the completion, and it sets up a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're
trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
That's slow ass juke when we have my fair fast shit.
Tyler. Hey, don't sleep on my boy, bro.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They run. It's good. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3.
He dropped that.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. As he was met and dropped behind the line there. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Mo West.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult pull to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back.
Like Matthews laying the wood, boy.
Come on, bro. How did you let him just out like that, bro? Hold on to the
football. What the offensive guy didn't do, didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Jet sweep to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. 20. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. 44 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over this battle for L.A. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. The Hippocratic Oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And an alley to run.
Oh, he He got tripped on his own teammate, bro. Oh my God. His guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I need my defense to make a stop.
Long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for those encounters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half as some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing on third, gone.
Why didn't he come out yet?
So what?
My tight end was supposed to go out. Like, he's supposed to fake back and go. He just stood there.
Oh no, those block and release, you gotta press X for him to go and release.
Oh, I know that. He usually come out all the time.
They're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack,
What's his route like real light shade of blue? Yeah, that means you supposed to press X to make him release.
They take over.
No, now.
The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for LA. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to
So I can sneak that one in on you.
Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop it down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 1-yard touchdown run. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Down 10
the
again.
touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Oh, cool.
That's complete. It's Gordon. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
field for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, 79! 79!
Throwing, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. From the gun, Rivers.
I think that was a little too late. I should have threw it
Here
earlier.
on 3rd down, they've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this one is right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down, build the clock roll.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
All right, we get a stop right here on 3rd.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Damn! Oh boy, heck, boy, good fucking punt.
Returning, it's Benjamin.
I did not know he was going to make that block.
For break, we've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the
backbreakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
He's got it.
Let's go, baby. I've got
It's nearly a 40-yard gain.
Brandon Cook scored that motherfucker. God damn it.
Nah, they ain't got me connected to the receiver. I would have picked that off.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun snap for goal. Open man, Higby, the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Zerline's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Defense set to take over in this battle for L.A. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have
I just need you to slide through them, bro.
Some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Rivers.
You come up, make that play. That's big. Come on.
Get this one across the 35. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play.
Right there, Clay Matthews, you just come up with just a tad bit.
When they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Rivers pass on target to Hunter Henry. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. To the air again here, Rivers.
Oh, no, he's bro. It didn't let me jump. It did not let me jump. Look, that's the pig did not let me jump.
22-yard gain.
Oh, so lucky,
boy. Because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. The receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Rivers throwing complete to his tight end, Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. They've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Gurley. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Justin Jones there on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Here's Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's the first catch of the game for Cup, and he's got a first down. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you.
Again.
Dire situation.
And it's complete.
There we go.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, 37 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Charger offense set to take over in this battle for L.A. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chalk now, because as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
I hit him right there.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Rivers. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Stay on that block,
what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He's letting it fly for and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe just sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
23 yards on the play. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. That throw into the arms of Allen. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rivers now. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. Now the return here is 5-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Give him 28 yards on that one. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
You ain't gonna touch him?
1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, he ain't never seen that.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
You can send it this time so you can be home.
Offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Helping with just a field goal? That's a heck of a job. I mean,
chance they're gonna be able to play basketball, man. Too many people getting that COVID, man.
I was telling somebody earlier today, man. The basketball season, maybe, but I know for sure football season is not gonna make it the whole season. It's impossible.
Especially when they get cold. That's when they say it get worse when they get cold.
Yeah.
I don't even know why. Honestly, I think they shouldn't have did the little start doing that. Should just waited till wait for the 21-20 season. But
yeah. But I knew they were gonna at least attempt it.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, Houston, Russ and Harden out.
Yeah.
Team that you know that's relevant.
They'll be back by the time everything gets started up, though. It's still another, I think it's still another 2 weeks before they even start playing. Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Giants. Green Bay. Eagles. Giants, Green Bay, Eagles.
Houston. Baltimore, there we go. Bears.
Giants, Green Bay.
I'm gonna go Bears, bro. Try them out.
Let me see. Who my first team?
It was somebody. I can't fucking remember.
I think I might go with. I might go on Green Bay.
They got Green Bay Eagles.
Yeah.
You got Green Bay Eagles, and you got.
I'm going Green Bay. Oh yeah, my first team. I just remember my first team in New York.
New York.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel.
Mitch, you got 3 drives. You will get benched,
ready
boy.
for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And that'll carry over the back line.
Oh yeah, you got 3 drives. I got Chase Daniel. But they got Cordell Prash and that running back. He is a 0 overall, bro.
Oh yeah, cause they giving them balls out the backfield sometimes.
How you a 0 overall? That's
I don't read it.
Alright, let's get
little more advantageous.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
First.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
No, you didn't, bro.
Let's go.
A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. And even 50 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones there to make the grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Damn it.
Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he will return this one to the 30-yard
wide
line.
open. I shouldn't do that.
They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I don't know how he got so over on that play there.
I was in the man-to-man.
The Packers are able to stretch that lead out for
and Destiny, you see why I don't play man? That's exactly why I don't. That's exactly why I don't play man.
They gotta be, man. The man been so broke on man for so long, bro. Like, dog.
That's why I really don't play man, as you see.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays.
You block the right person, fucking 75, that's touchdown game.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some
They
offense.
bring it to each other.
At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. First carry now for David Montgomery. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Blake Martinez.
Don't just knock it down, pick that.
A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And then there is Patterson, complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Montgomery,
My center just got toe up, boy.
Bro, when I saw what happened at the line of scream, I was like, oh, I knew you weren't going nowhere on that.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
Damn.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Alright, that's wild.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Caught by Montgomery.
That was on me there. I hesitated, so it was coming straight through.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25.
All right, Roger.
24-yard line.
Keep it up.
All right, defense. More man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, my God, bro.
Scantling. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Elbow in the middle, wide open. I thought you were gonna throw it to him.
Oh, no, he gonna open.
Bruh, he was like, I grabbed the dude that was on here, supposed to be on him, bro. It was nobody. He was waving his hand.
I saw him go across the middle. The safety came across the middle with him.
Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
No!
No! Second and 2.
All that green grass.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a game that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
On second and 2, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery.
That's not even, man. That's not even.
To go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On second and 9, Trubisky.
I'm glad I throw that.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it.
Needs no defense. Tighten up right here.
Back to what you said in the beginning. Great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
I'll be going for that, bitch. Come on.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. He will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Trubisky to throw.
Come on, boy. Get that. Let's go.
Turns out to be 36 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements of going and making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll run on second down.
Oh my God, bro! Come on.
Here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
Like that. That's what we need. Come on. Let's get this
His guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Shot before half for Rodgers.
You got time to do more.
Let's go. Yep. Come on, baby. Good block. Let's go. Good fucking block.
Chicago.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys are picking it off. They're not saying
ball. Let's go, baby.
It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half. second half.
Block. Let's go.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Here we go. We are.
This will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They're going on 4th down.
Why you catch the ball like that?
You better get possession, kids.
I didn't. I just put that.
Unable to convert. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Lets this one rip toward Grant. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. He'll return it from the 6. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 4.
No, that's so. You caught the ball. You caught it through my body. All right, man.
Darnell Savage.
All right, man.
To the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 25 on 2nd down. Trubisky. He finds one.
Oh, don't drag him close like that.
Right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Ain't no way you're getting caught by Clayton.
Only up to about the 35.
Oh, my God.
Just a yard on the 1st down Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only needed a few inches.
How to get a stop on first down.
But they do convert on fourth.
Pat him back.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. First down, a run with Cohen.
Oh, come on, bro.
That will do it for the third quarter.
How to get off that block, boy.
That was a touchdown, but I don't know how you got off that.
Football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. 2nd and 5 now. Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Again, it's Cohen. About 3 yards there to the 27.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trubisky will throw.
Oh, Trubisky, that was a good ball. You got to make that.
Call spot on. How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
All right, let's go.
Available there for him.
Let's go and run up.
There to take the 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about a 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense.
Oh, right there.
4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Oh, come on, take that.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first
Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers is not gonna throw that ball that far out the moon, bro. It ain't
First down
happening.
there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely gonna have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of
winning
bounds.
drive. Let's go. Come on.
Inside
Come on.
the 40. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something.
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on.
You've described it.
Let's take that. Fine. Let's get it. Let's go run.
Put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So the big play gets them all the way down outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery.
Are you still in the game?
2 yards that time. The stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
So it's 1st and goal. Need to be a little wary of leaving Aaron Rodgers too much time, but you've got to score here first. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
Why is he still in the game?
Scrimmage and taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Let's touchdown right here.
With just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Bears have retaken the lead.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
Down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
dropping the ball, bro. I gotta drop that pass like 3 straight times.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on him.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well and end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So that complicates things a as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now following the sack, they'll look to make a big play.
I should never make that dumb throw before halftime. Gave you that pick six.
That pick six, yep. And that block I thought you was going to give me. He blocked Jimmy Graham. I was like, oh, shit.
No doubt about it.
I'm finna hop off this motherfucker, though.
Alright. Yeah. Bro, I did not know Roberts had advanced.